don't like Castile anyway. Try out Foxhole. Is that free to play or how much does it cost? It's like a weird shooter, right? Where you like take land and stuff. I don't know how to describe it. There's like a big campaign or something going on, right? Like everybody's participating in this like tug of war of controlling area, and you fight over that actual area. Something like that. I think I've watched Hans play it a little bit. Yeah, an MMO FPS. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay. And that's World War II setting, right? Axis against Allies, if I remember correctly. Alright, we're gonna have to keep an eye on these dudes, these rebels. World War I, World War II. Alright, so now I need to figure out how we're gonna push into North Africa. Lemson is allied with Morocco, Tunis, and Fezzan. Tunis is allied to Grenada, Lemson, so Grenada's about to be gone. Pushing into North Africa may actually be difficult unless these alliances get broken up by the AI. Either way, I think I'm going to start fabricating. Lemson wants to be my homie. That's interesting. So they're allied with Morocco. They're not allied with Morocco. And since Grenada's about to be non-existent, I think I'll fabricate on Tunis. I think it'll be easier to push into Tunis. Yeah. Oopsie. That's not what I meant to click on. Is it anything like... I never played PlanetSide. Is it just like a World War I version of PlanetSide? Like, do you level up in anything like that in that game? Junior partner of Scotland. Priests are preaching heresy. So, Castile just got Aragon? Oh, that was perfect timing on this war then. We took that land from Aragon right before Castile got the Union, which means we would have had to fight Castile to gain rank. Okay, I mean, does that give you anything though, like cosmetic rewards or anything like that? I guess I could just look it up. I should just look it up and figure it out. I just like to have progression, especially in MMO style games. So now we have to re-ravel somebody. I guess we'll ravel Tunis, right? Since that or Florence. Who's Florence allied with? Hungary and Savoy, so that's not really an option to fight them. Genoa's allied only with Lucca, but they're in the HRE, so Austria would defend them. Austria would have to be really, really in a war. Austria likes us, actually. So I wonder if we just say screw France, pick up Austria. Join the HRE. We might actually be able to fight France if we join the HRE. And that gives us a massive amount of protection if we join the HRE. Okay. I like that route. And we just have to add this. It has to be adjacent to the HRE, which means we would need to move our capital, which we kind of want to do anyway. So if I got rid of, that's hills, those are both hills. I'd like to develop the capital. What estate controls this? So if I give the if I take the nobility out of here, I wish to revoke it. 11 noble regiments. So I'm going to need to wait until I can give them some land elsewhere, I believe. How's our diplomatic situation looking? 4 of 4. Yeah. Alright, well, we might actually end up fighting France in this playthrough, which is something I definitely didn't think was going to happen. But with Austria on our side, we probably can't call them in anytime soon, but eventually. Yeah, I'll look into Foxhole, especially if I can pick it up cheap. The next game I really have my eye on is the new Total War game that takes place in the Three Kingdoms era of China. When I was younger, I was a huge fan of the Dynasty Warriors games. Put on sale every update. Okay. You can always add me on Steam or Discord and like PM me when it's on sale. Especially if you know people to play with. If I can get it cheap, I would check it out and play it with you guys. Brittany, Portugal. So did I embargo them yet? Yes. Did I embargo Portugal? I need to. Can any side like win eventually? Or is there like seasons where it resets? Anything like that? Man, this nobility is a problem. Oh, so there are like seasons. Lemson rivaled us. So Catalonia 17% per month, only 4% per month. It's going to be Bellares and Roussillon, which is two completely different places. A tactical nuke every 8 hours? Like an actual nuke? Like a nuke that was dropped on Japan in World War II? I guess we want to ship our dudes over here. We're gonna need some more transports, I think. And once that's at 80%, we're gonna need to up our wages. So we give our general military. Ruler, we recruited general. We don't have a ton of mill power, but we don't have an heir or anything, so I think we recruited general. Hey, decent general. 2 stars. Better than the guys we've had, that's for sure. Yeah, I'll check out some videos of it. Like, how much does it usually go on sale for? Is it like $5 cheap, or is it like $20 cheap? I'll have to figure out, what do we want to fabricate on? Not their capital. Probably just here. 8, 13, 5, 9. So 13's the highest development province, so we'll take that. We'll have a diplomat work on our allies. Once we get into the HRE, that would let us fight Genoa, especially if they're only allied to Lucca. $20, okay. Not too bad by any means. Oh, half of that, yeah. I'll definitely, unless I get like really excited for like how it looks, the gameplay and stuff, then I would probably wait for it to drop. Especially because I've got a lot going on right now. I'm surprised I'm getting to stream today. I thought I was gonna have to. Speaking of working, I need to text my father-in-law back and say, "Can I work Saturday?" Yeah. Burgundy is no longer a great power. Would anyone join us against France? Nope. Didn't think so. Lorraine would, because they have to. still 3 years out from getting military access. Actually, 5 years out from military access. Look at these cores. These cores feel like they're taking forever. You missed the past 2 wars? Oh, did France? Yep, France got their independence. Makes sense. They would still even be our allies. So we could have France and Austria on our side. Later, man. It was nice seeing you. Glad you stopped by. When can I integrate Lorraine? 81, 20 years from now. Man, Naples is just at war with everybody. We could actually potentially declare on Naples too and pick up stuff. They're only allied with Ragusa and they're not HRE. That could actually be a really good route as well. Current wars. Yeah, let's fabricate on them actually. See if we could hop in on one of these wars or at the very tail end of one of these wars before they're really able to recover. Don't particularly care about Ragusa. And we might actually be stronger than Naples on our own right now. What opinion? They have a positive opinion of us? We'll just go like this. Naples is only 15 dudes. So with the help of Lorraine, we are more powerful. I just need to get these cores up. That should increase our force limit. I'm just going to put on 5 for now. Just trying to keep an eye on these rebels. Build a great palace. Lose a little bit of money, gain prestige, gain legitimacy. Sure. I like that trade. Alright, we got our core up. The first core. Soon, once these come in, we should be good to go in terms of force limit. I believe. And we need to put our maintenance back up. So yeah, they're gonna come here, unfortunately. I'm sure they're not gonna give us, they would give us military access. You might have to take that so that we, because the rebels are gonna pop there, which is obnoxious. Nobility has expired. Their influence is 80%. Advancement of nobility is now 90%. That's not good. That's quite bad, actually. Why is this army taking... Or why is this navy? Huh. Need more sailors, apparently. Taking attrition. It's very low attrition, so it's not a big deal, but still doesn't feel good by any means. We're about to get our first reform in 1460s. Wait, did Naples gain land? I feel like they picked up land. Did they actually win that war? They have some rebels to deal with. What would we want to fabricate? I guess we could only fabricate on here, right? Yeah. We'll fabricate, see what happens, bring him home. Well, it didn't start out extraordinarily wonderful, but I'm actually really pleased with the direction that this game is going versus the last shot, because we're actually making progress towards Jerusalem in this playthrough. Oh, they're allied with Hungary now, so not an option to fight them anytime soon. But it's not a big deal. Alright, so I've been taking the manpower, I might take the tax modifier this time, especially because it reduces nobility influence by 10%, which I really need right now. Could always change it later if we need to. Naples has canceled their military access. Yep, see there's... They popped there, so we'll get military access from Aragon for now. Get our troops onto land. Oh, no, 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 no. Why did they go there? Why didn't they land in... Oh, that is so bad. Why didn't they land over here? Because that's the quickest path. Oh my gosh. That is terrible. Thankfully the stack didn't get wiped, but man. That could have been way worse than it was. I'm gonna have to wait on these guys and wait on reinforcements and all those other fun things. Unfortunately, it's hills as well. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm hoping that they will just move, because now it's likely that Aragon will just deal with them for us. Should we make states? We only have one of those provinces, so probably not. Truce with England has ended. Alright, that's good. Still have to figure out how to make some more money. I might just blow up the fort in Provence. Already blew up that fort. I guess the main reason we're losing money is because we need a ton of reinforcements. Sardinian separatists over on one of these two places. Sardinians only 11,000. Rebels may declare independence in 56 months. Well, we're gonna just hope that Aragon deals with these guys because they're not in our land anymore. Influenza, where is it? For whatever that place is. There, I guess we have to quarantine them. Unfortunately. We're gonna need way more transports. And oh, actually now that right, needs to be a state. Western Mediterranean islands. So yeah, we'll make this a state. Right. Yeah, increase our income, and then what state is this? Valencia. Make those cores. Can we give this to the nobility? What will their influence go to? Percentage of land by 14. Influence will not change. Okay, that's fine. Copper fish. I'd rather give that to this, to them. And now can we take this away from the nobility? We can. We'll decrease their loyalty to 21%. We won't gain... Oh, we need to add this to the HRE first, right? We could still add both. Yeah, we could add that, then that. We won't get the rebels, which is what we're trying to avoid. And then we can add these to the HRE. Then we'll move, well, we'll have to move the capital first. Have to do that in the right order, so we'll take you away from the nobility. Your influence is super low. Now we make you the capital. Or rebels. Well, we'll wait. Yes, Castile did crush those rebels for us. I think we're going to go ahead and want to land on Sardinia. Hopefully the rebels don't pop while we're trying to land. Oop, they might. Alright, I'm coming down here instead. I'd much rather be safe about it than drop my army on top of rebels again. Incompetent administrator gain corruption. That's not cool. Of course! I tried to avoid them and then they frickin' pop over here. Sheesh. Thankfully that dude got there on time. Alright, we'll transport these guys back over here. This has been a long process trying to stabilize all of this. Still losing money, so we'll destroy the castle for now. I think it's mostly because of the corruption, but I still would like to avoid taking any loans if at all possible. Alright. We need a little bit more admin power, actually quite a bit more admin power. Now Liege is calling us into a war. Question, you can come to their aid in the conquest of yada yada yada. Sure, we probably like won't actually really help them, but we'll join them. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. I have to use the bathroom extremely badly. This would be a good place to pick up next time. And I need to get all the videos processed and everything. So thank you for everyone that came and hung out, and hopefully you guys on YouTube enjoyed it. I should have added the chat thingy-mabobber up here so you could see when people are chatting. That way it's not just like me talking to myself like I'm a crazy person. But really pleased with how this has been going so far, since we have actually picked up land in the Mediterranean and can hopefully push in North Africa soon. And hope you all have a great day.